Giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Sincere shalom to the hopeful elect. I'm going to title this lesson right here, Let Them Believe Whatever They Want. We are done trying to convince them. Okay, and this is talking about these wicked-ass people out here. 2/3 of our people, primarily, right? 2/3 of our people, okay, you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? I'm making this video based on, dealing with, primarily our people, okay? And how at this point, all right, there's no need to, go back and forth with Jake. There's no need to, try to convince somebody of the gospel anymore. I remember when I was young in this truth. I remember those days, and I'm still young. I'm not talking like I'm some elder, but I was younger than what I am now. But back in those days, I remember I used to run around and actively try to look for debates. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to argue with people, and I was trying to, prove to everybody that Yahushua exists. So, if I noticed somebody was, let's just say, in a coffee shop and they was reading the Bible, I was brave enough back in the day to walk up on them and start talking about the scriptures, and then I'll try to cut them with the scriptures, So I used to take every opportunity to try to convince people that this is the truth and that they've been believing a lie. Okay, but at this point, it's no reason for that anymore, because the prophecies are speaking loud and clear to where the only thing we got to do now is just finish the work and do what the Lord instructed us to do, which is in this season, go out to the highways and hedges and put these lessons up. All right. No more going around trying to cuss out your family, trying to get into 2-hour debates with colleagues that you knew back in the day, friends from the world, trying to convince them that, the Bible is real. Okay, no more doing that anymore, because you're really just wasting your time at this point. You're really just wasting your time. And like I always say, at this point, the average person out here who doesn't have the truth of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is 100% given over to Satan. Okay, and a lot of these people made their choice that in these latter days they're gonna roll with Satan. Okay, and that choice of the dark side is getting ready to manifest in these people. So a lot of these people, they don't want to hear the word of the Lord, right? The word of the Lord is a reproach unto them. It's something that makes their ears bleed, in a sense. Okay, these people are 100% caught up in folly, and at this point, I'm done trying to convince anybody outside of doing what I'm supposed to do, right, and upholding the standard as far as the labor of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Anything outside of that, I'm done trying to convince Jake. I'm done trying to convince these people the truth. Okay? It's too many things going on in this world for me personally to just keep on trying to argue the point with somebody. If you can't really see that this is the end of this generation, if you can't see that this society is completely vile and decrepit and wickedness controls this world, and if you take a stand with this world, you're actively taking a stance against Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, the Heavenly Father and His Son. If people can't see that by now, I don't give a fuck. Okay? And I'm not going to try to convince them otherwise. And now what I do, let's say, for instance, somebody want to talk about the Bible with me, I just switch the subject on them, or I try to exit the conversation, or I try to, just pretty much, divert to a different topic. You see, because I'm done trying to convince anybody at this point. Okay, I'm done trying to convince anybody. All right. I don't want these people to know what I believe in. I don't want them to, try to debate with me. I'm not trying to argue with niggas. I'm just trying to serve my little time in Babylon and anticipate the Lord's return. That's all I'm focused on right now, man. All right. So for you, Akim, that's out there, okay, just keep it in mind that there's no point in trying to convince these people of the truth, because they're full-blown wicked. They are full-blown satanic at this point. All right. So if your family members don't want to get it, don't argue with them. Your friends in the world, they don't want to get it, don't argue with them. That nigga at the gas station, that you might want to, that you might want to argue with, don't do it. Okay? Because there's no point. All right? The words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai are going on deaf ears with these people. Okay? And like the scriptures say, don't give your pearls unto swine. All right? The majority of these people out here are swine, and they don't deserve this holy knowledge that we have attained through the Spirit. Okay? So with that, let's go ahead and get some scriptures. This is Sirach 22:13. It says, talk not much with a fool, and go not to him that hath no understanding. You see? Don't talk too much with these people regarding serious topics. Okay? What I do now with people in the world, I just keep everything surface level. We could talk about football. We could talk about boxing. Okay? We could talk about whatever folly is going on in this world, right? I'd rather talk that with a nigga who's not in the truth, okay? I'd rather him think that I'm just a regular person, all right? There's no need to talk prophecy with non-believers. There's no need to, break down the scriptures to some dude you just met in a coffee shop. There ain't no need for any of that, man. We're living in the times now where people are angry at individuals who think outside the box. All right. The majority of these people, they have a sheep herd mentality. Okay. And they're all involved in some type of demonic programming. So when you start talking about prophecy and the Lord and what's getting ready to happen next, that kind of destroys the programming that these people cover their identities with, right? If that makes sense. So you thinking outside the box, you professing Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai to them, okay, they're going to actually hate you for it, and they're going to get mad at you, all right? And we're living in the times where people are going to start trying to turn us in, trying to hunt us down for the knowledge that we understand, right? So that's why it says don't talk too much with a fool. When you see somebody is a fool that doesn't have the knowledge of the truth, if you're going to talk to him, just talk surface level. You see? Just talk surface level. And if he tries to bring up anything deep, me personally, I just try to, like I said, I try to switch the conversation, or I just try to get out of there, right? Because, like brothers say, we got to be like Clark Kent and Bruce Wayne. All right. We got two different identities. Under no circumstances would you ever see Bruce Wayne reveal to the public that he's Batman. He'll go at all costs to protect that identity. OK, same with Superman. Superman, he's Clark Kent in the regular world, but he's not going to come to his job one day and be like, well, everybody, I just wanted to let everybody know I'm actually Superman. So, this is what it is. I've been Superman this whole time. No, he's going to protect his secret identity at all costs. So us being in this truth, the truth is like our secret identity. All right, we got to protect that at all costs. And the minute you give that identity up, okay, these people will use it against you. All right, they'll use it against you. And I'm telling you from experience, they will use your identity in the truth against you. Right. You told them you're in the truth. Now every time you see them, you got this nigga asking you questions, trying to trap you up in your understanding. Now he telling everybody in the local area what you're about. And now people have this perceived narrative about you. You see? So that's why you want to keep your identity of pretty much being a Hebrew Israelite. You want to keep that a secret. Okay? You want to keep that a secret from these people, because all they're going to do is just take that knowledge and use it against you. It says, beware of him, lest thou have trouble, and thou shalt never be defiled with his fooleries. You see? These people, all they're going to do is just hit you with folly, man. That's why I says it ain't no point in trying to convince Jake. It ain't no point in trying to tell these niggas and steer them in the right direction. Let niggas be who they want to be. Let niggas smoke. Let whores be whores. Let faggots be faggots. Okay? The Lord is going to deal with these people in due time, man. All right? Just let them be who they want to be, like Lot. All right? A righteous man named Lot in the Bible. Okay, he was in the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah, right? And Sodom and Gomorrah was extremely wicked. It was everything going on under the sun in those cities. Homosexuality, drugs, adultery, right? Pretty much everything that's going on in America. Okay? And Lot had to be very circumspect and very careful. Okay? He had to be very circumspect and careful. That's why when the angels came to the city, he tried to hurry up and get them inside, right? Because he didn't want everybody to see what he had going on with the angels. You see, so Lot was being very circumspect and very careful around them demons. Okay, he didn't want to give up his secret identity. All right, because he knew that the whole city would pounce on him because they so goddamn wicked. So we're in that same stead. All right, we're in the stead a lot. We're around a bunch of demonically possessed individuals. Okay, that are waiting on an opportunity to cross you out. Okay, because this world hates Yahushai. So when you come in the spirit of Yahushai by default, they're going to hate you. All right. It says, depart from him and thou shalt find rest and never be disquieted with madness. All right. These niggas will get you caught up in madness, man, especially them debates. Right. Because like I told you, I used to do that shit. Me and the brothers, man, we used to go to college campuses. Right. To go debate with people, go debate with the college students. We don't do that no more. But, we used to do that when we was younger in the faith. We used, and it wasn't nothing wrong because, we had the zeal of the Lord. We wasn't being wicked, but we just weren't being 100% circumspect. We weren't as seasoned as we are now, but we used to go to college campuses random people on the streets, go to the park and just debate with people. You know, what do you think about this? Okay, what do you think about this? All right, what do you think is going to happen next? You know, especially if we seen somebody that claimed they knew the Bible. Oh, those were our favorite debates. Somebody that thought they knew what was going on in the scriptures. Okay, but then eventually we kind of came to a realization that there's no point in doing that because one, these people, they're not going to get it. Okay, you could drill it in their head. You could bring out all parts of evidence and they still won't get it. And then two, all right, you're going to get caught up in this endless loop debate that's just going to be going around in circles. I'm telling you, man, I used to be debating with niggas for like an hour and a half and it just be going in circles, you know, because these people, they don't have a foundation of the truth. OK, they're double-sided. All right. So the way that they perceive knowledge is just here a little, there a little, here a little, there a little. There's no solid foundation or anything. So you're just going to be going in circles with these niggas. And then three, okay, you're going to create possible enemies in your local area. So now that person that you just debated with, that person that you tried to convince, okay, now they're going to go tell this person, then that person, then this person, then that person. And then next thing you know, you walk inside of a store and you got everybody in the store looking at you with an evil eye. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? Okay. You're going to be sitting there like, what the hell is going on? Like, what? I don't even know these people. Why is everybody just looking at me like I'm a demon? Niggas is being rude to me. The waitress is being rude to me. Why is that? That's, you know, a lot of that could be from, like I said, it could be from, you know, you running around trying to be over righteous, trying to convince people, trying to tell everybody the truth. And word got around and, you know, people create lies and rumors, man. So to save yourself the headache, like it says, disquieted with madness, to save yourself from that bullshit, best thing to do is just be incognito, man. Right. And don't tell people what you got going on for real. OK. This truth is sacred in these days that we're coming into. All right. It's getting more and more evident that we gotta protect this knowledge more and more. OK, these people are getting dark. All right. The average person out here is becoming into a goblin. You know, they're going full goblin mode right now. Ain't no point in trying to rehabilitate these people. They've already made their choice. Like Batman and Joker. OK, the Joker was a character of full blown mischief. Just a nigga that just could not do right no matter what. He could not be rehabilitated. And Batman would always try to rehabilitate Joker and try to help him. But it'll pretty much, reverse on him, you know. Now Batman is dealing with some bullshit, trying to help Joker. So, yeah, don't be trying to help these people for real. OK, just let them believe whatever the hell they want to believe and just keep it moving. Let's get Revelation 22:11. It says, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. OK, now let's see what the word unjust means. All right. See what unjust means, because that's what these people are. They're unjust. All right. Unjust, to do wrong, to be a criminal, to have violated the laws in some way. You see? And these people, they violate the law of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai every day with no regard or care for the Heavenly Father and his Son. They don't give a damn. You see? It says to do hurt, to do wrong, or sin in some respect. All right? So the average person is unjust because they're sinning willingly every day with no thought of consequences. Okay? Hang on, give me a second. Trying to cook this food. So let's go back to Revelation 22:11. It says, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. All right. So if you realize that somebody is unjust, right? Somebody just can't get right. They can't understand the truth. Full-blown degenerate. Okay. Just let them remain that way. All right. Let them remain that way. Okay. All right. Like the scriptures say, let the dead bury the dead. Okay. The average person out here is dead, and you just got to kind of let them be where they are. All right. Got to let these niggas be exactly who they are, man. Okay. It says, and he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And these people are filthy because they don't love the truth. Okay. They don't have any regard for the truth. All right. So in turn, they're filthy. They never clean themselves. They've never been washed by the word. All right. So if you notice somebody's filthy, just let them remain that way. Okay. Let them remain that way. All right. And some people got certain demons on them where you just know off the bat, whatever I say to him, it ain't even going to matter. He ain't going to understand. Some people just got them demons on them. You could just look at them and just tell there ain't no convincing this individual. So, yeah, some people, man, don't even waste your time with at all, you know. Get the hell away from them all the way if you can. Okay? It says, and he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. Okay? Now, let me see. We'll get that another time. All right, let's get this last one. This is Ezekiel 3:26. And this is talking about the latter days. And this is the spirit that the men of the Lord are starting to tap into right here, because we're done talking to Jake. And I could tell, you know, especially all the brothers around me, for sure. But I could tell throughout the whole body, the sincere men of the Lord are really tapping into this spirit right here. Okay. And this is a latter day prophecy. All right. This is a latter day prophecy. You know, even though the Lord told this to Ezekiel, okay, this can still be applied in these days, which are the latter days. All right. But it was a spirit that the Lord put on Ezekiel to behave this way. And the Lord is putting that same spirit on us because these niggas, they can't be corrected. So this is Ezekiel 3:26. It says, and I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb. And being dumb in this context is not talking about the usual definition of dumb, which is stupid and arrogant. Okay, being dumb really goes back to a definition to where you're not able to speak. Okay? You're not able to speak. That's really what dumb means, not able to speak. All right? And pretty soon we're not going to be able to speak to the average person. Okay? Because once these prophecies really start popping off, famine, societal collapse, the economy shuts down, right? Martial law. Once these things really start to happen, I mean, we not finna be out there on the corner still yelling at niggas. Okay? We not gonna have time to, you know, link up with Jake and then be like, okay, all right, bro, let's go through the whole book of Leviticus and Deuteronomy, and then we're going to get some precepts and we're going to put it together for you, brother. We're not going to have time for that. Okay? We're going to be on the move. We're going to be in survival mode. All right? So the Lord is already preparing our spirit to, be more cold-hearted and more, what could I say, more rough, I'll say, more rough in regards to the knowledge that we possess, and how we distribute it. Okay. Not everybody is going to have access to the prophets. Not everybody's going to have access to the understanding. Okay. So the Lord is going to start shutting our mouths. He's going to start putting a spirit on us to where we don't want to say nothing to Jake no more. All right. And all brothers is tapping into this spirit. I could tell. It says, and now shall not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house. You see? So pretty soon the Lord is just going to shut us up completely, especially when the Lord takes us off the internet and we can't upload them videos no more and we ain't on the highways and hedges. We really ain't finna be talking to niggas no more. Shit, we don't want to talk to niggas now. How much more when we really don't have to? Okay? So for a lot of you Jakes out there that's still teeter-tottering on whether you should come in the truth or not, you better make a decision. Okay? You better make a decision, and you better not try to wait until all hell breaks loose and then you try to give us a phone call. I'm already expecting some, a couple niggas in the world that I knew that I told the truth to and they rejected it. Some of my family members that I told the truth to and they rejected it. I'm already expecting it, get some anonymous phone calls from them when everything cracks off and, them asking me what to do next. What's going on in regards to biblical prophecy? What's the Lord's name again? Can you teach me that breakdown? I'm already expecting to get them phone calls. And you know what? I'm not going to tell them niggas shit. Family members, friends in the world, I ain't telling y'all shit. Especially if I already told you and you rejected it, or you been knew that I had this knowledge and you, out of your own pride, ego, you didn't want to come to me and ask me in this time period. I'm not telling you shit. Okay? Same goes for the rest of you regular niggas out there, man. You see the prophets on the street corners. Okay? We out there on the street screaming at you niggas, man. All right? How much more do we have to put the truth on Front Street for y'all so y'all can see? We on the streets, we on YouTube. Okay? What more do y'all niggas want? All right? You niggas are a rebellious house. That's why you don't want to get it. And that's why that's why a lot of you niggas is gonna be destroyed that didn't want to come into this truth. Okay? So don't be trying to knock on our door and look for us when all hell breaks loose, because we ain't gonna tell you niggas shit, man. All right? Let you die in your misery. Shalom, shalom. Giving all praises.